To Mickey Purdy and the AC Flora Lacrosse family. I write this letter to say thank you for such a wonderful lacrosse season. Although my family and I have only been a part of the lacrosse program for the last 4 years, I find it astonishing that you and your assistant coaches have accomplished so much in such a short time. When I look at this year's team, I see a group of young men that set a school record with 15 wins and achieved a state ranking of 4th, surpassing the previous high of 7th that was set in your first year in 2013. In only 7 years, the lacrosse program has grown to the point where you now have a full junior varsity squad that is consistently one of the best in the state, and a middle school team that is fully manned and coached, 83 players in all 3 levels of competition. This is an amazing growth pattern, and it would not have happened as quickly had you and your team not been a part of this. This, to me, is the beginnings of what will surely be a program with a strong foundation and one that will continue to get better and thrive in the coming years. We all thank you for that. While your assistant coaches may change due to college graduation and life changes, there has always been one constant support person, your wife Jennifer. She has never complained about the amounts of time where you are taken away as a husband and a father. She has always been there to support not only you, but our children as well, and that is a gift more precious than most. Thank you both for your sacrifice and commitment. You are both appreciated greatly. During our journey in 2019, I was amazed by many things along the way. Remembering my own transition from high school to college, I oftentimes found that I was unwilling to go back and visit the things I had done in high school, choosing to stay at the next level instead. During this season, however, I found myself in conversations with many players that are no longer at Flora, players like George and Charlie King, Sam Duffy, Nick Hudgens, Clay Moes, Craig Wall, Edward Laney, J.Z. Siokas, and Jack Sparrow, among others. I think that this is an extraordinary compliment to you and your program that these young men are willing to take time away from their college pursuits to come back and support their old team and to watch the very players that they mentored during their years at Flora. I also found myself seeing many parents of past players at the games. While we might not ever be able to rid ourselves of Summers Duffy, he has been a stalwart supporter, friend, and announcer, and his presence is deeply appreciated by all. As busy as we all are, I think it is a testament to this program that these parents are still willing to make the time and come support a high school sport, all because it mattered to their children. Again, thank you for all you have done to make this program matter, not just to our children, but to the parents as well. You will be losing 6 young men to graduation this year: Gettings, JT, Blake, Xavier, Witt, and Matthew. What a group this is, most having been on your JV and varsity program at least 4 years, all having developed into extraordinary players and even finer young men. Matthew Tucker, who's a 3-year player as a midfielder, scored the first goal of the season and had a career-high 2-goal performance against May River, in addition to playing some fine defense all season long. Blake Giles, a 4-year player as a midfielder who had a 2-goal performance last year to win a game in overtime. Xavier Pearson, a 5-year player that was asked to change from a defenseman to be an attackman last year and did so to help the team. He had a 2-goal effort in one game and has made countless stops this year when asked to move back to defense. JT Irvin is a 6-year player whose duties doubled as an attackman and a midfielder. He spent the summer seasons learning to go to his left and shoot from there as well, which has served to make him a scoring threat from either side of the field, evidenced by his 44 goals scored this season. Whit Hedgepath has also been a 6-year player at attack. Whit helped the team advance in the playoffs last year as he teamed with Blake and scored 2 goals of his own. He had his most productive season this year, scoring 26 goals. Gettings Crawford is a 4-year player as a defenseman. My fondest memory of him is when he was asked to go and be the face-off guy against Dutch Fork, where he did so in a very disruptive way, and the team rallied around this for a well-deserved and hard-fought victory. While I cannot speak to where his lacrosse skills come from, his abilities to find the ball helped him to lead his team the last 3 seasons in ground balls and overall defense. These young men, one of which is my son, have all benefited from Mickey's coaching, guidance, and patience. They have matured not only as lacrosse players, but as young men as well. I can tell you now that one of the things I will miss the most is going to the field after a game, no matter whether we won or lost, and finding my son and other seniors on the team and giving them a congratulatory hug, while only a few consolation ones, or giving them a fist bump and telling them each how proud I was of the way that they played the game. The 6 seniors on this year's team are extraordinary young men with bright futures ahead. These futures made brighter by the very fact that they have been a part of this lacrosse program. As for the future of Flora Lacrosse, the future is bright indeed. The talent of these teams seems to rise year after year, where the current players have learned from the players that were here before them and will mentor those that will follow. This is why you want to play lacrosse under a coach like Mickey Purdy, to ensure that you are learning the game, to play the game the right way with a desire to always strive to become better on the field and off. These are indeed memories that will not soon fade in our minds. For this and so many more things, I am grateful to Mickey Purdy, a great coach, a good friend, and a builder of an amazing lacrosse program from which each of us here has benefited, be it past, present, or future. Thank you, and best of luck to the 6 graduating players. And to those that are still here, play with the same pride you did this year, and much success will come your way.